Alright, going to be going at another power cube draft. Um, really like to play artifacts. I've had obviously the most luck with Boros. Had a couple good Azorius control matches, but I think artifacts is probably the most fun. I haven't tried to do any reanimator or sneak attack shenanigans, so might look at that, but not passing that at all. Had this not been in the pack, I would spec on more combo-y decks like Brain Freeze or Hall Breacher. Um, Alternatively, Strip Mine is good and keeps you pretty open as well. But I don't think I would try to strip mine people out of the game with like Ren and Six or Crucible or anything like that. So, I mean, I really don't know what I want to wheel from this pack because this keeps us very open. I think artifacts is as stated what we want. So maybe like white artifacts, but let's just kind of see how the picks come. Very good first pick. Looking at the second pack. I mean, both these white and red card looks really good. Um, Memory jar, maybe. Specking on. How do we play with a mana crypt? Adeline would certainly force us into Boros aggro, and if we did pick that, we might wheel Rabbleman or Sanguine Evangelist. Okay, just because we want to play artifacts, we're gonna pick this Talisman, but probably not the highest value pick there. Um, okay, looking at this. Persist could lead to some shenanigans. Like I think persist with the one evoke black card is really good. Um, and this is good like Tinker or Flash Target. And let's just spec on that. Let's just full send it. Wow. Okay. I mean, seeing this pick four is kind of a sign. I mean, like I would if we had like Flash, I would pick this, but we don't, so we're not gonna. So I think we're just gonna be red white. Pretty certain we're just gonna be red white after picking that. And then here, I like the Detective Phoenix a lot. Like, I don't know why. It's probably not the best card. Definitely more powerful 3 drops. But I think just applying the pressure is good. Karizev's pretty good as well. Um, Certainly leads to some good damage. Yeah, I think I want to take the 2 drop over the 3 drop. There's a lot of good 3 drops in this cube. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh God, are we gonna ditch artifacts after we pull an upheaval? Eye of the Weak Stone. I like Arena of Glory, but a lot of the stuff we're gonna use to cast it already has haste. Like if we like dash in Deathgooder Champion or like Glorybringer or Goldspan, like those already have haste, so gosh, so I think I should take Lauren. Um Might of the Weak Stone, Emrakul, or we're gonna go here. So if we get Sneak Attack, I'll definitely play that. Looking at this, I'll take the first white card. I mean, this still go. This still plays into artifacts very well. Like this is still a very, very good artifact card. Wow. God, another good sneak attack target. If I'm not taking this, I would take March or Stomping Ground, just in the case we are lucky enough to pull Minsk and Boo. But I don't know. March is the right pick there. I just didn't pick it. Um, like blue red artifacts maybe. Jeskai artifacts maybe. No, I think this is the safe pick here. Definitely think that's the safe pick. So we're gonna pick it. Okay, boy, didn't take Memory Jar first pick, so happy about that. Or the pick I could have. Yeah, we're just doing the Boros thing, I think. Yeah, if I'm playing artifacts, I want to play blue, so we're just not gonna do artifacts, I don't think. Okay, I was gonna pick this, but happy it wheeled. Flicker Whisk, I'm not too high on at all. Um, so I think there's one glaringly obvious pick. Parallax Wave. This card's just so freaking good. I will pick this almost every chance I get, unless it's like third pack and my colors are locked. On the wheel, I'd hope to see Plateau. If not Plateau, Flame Slash or Windswept Heath, I like a lot. Urza Saga, so with these Boros decks, I normally don't play a lot of high cost cards. So, although it would be really cool to get Mana Crypt off its third ability, that's going to be turn 3. And kind of could be likely I don't have anything more than 5 mana in my hand when that comes out. Um, but good cards we're passing like Griselbrand, very strong, Shelly, Narset, passing some good cards, but Parallax Wave I think is a very good card. In Grief, this is a card I like a lot with Persist, but we're not playing that. I have not played with this yet. I don't draft black a lot, so that might be the reason why I haven't played with it. But this is like prime time removal, so we're gonna take it. And we're gonna hope that this synergizes very well with like Monastery Mentor and Goblin Rabblemaster. And it's just a draw card over time, which is good to have. Wow, I think this is like one of the best cards in the entire cube. But we're not gonna play blue, so we don't want to play it. Alternatively, Felia is really, really good. I'm a really big fan of Felia, and Chandra I also am a really big fan of. Although we only have one 4-drop, we're gonna take the Felia. This card's super strong. There's some of the overlords that you can play and then bounce. That's a really strong synergy. Um, Kellen's fine. If not Kellen, I mean Goldspan will probably wheel. Like one of these two will probably wheel, honestly. But we'll take Kellen. And here I kind of have a little bit of debate between Lightning Helix and Soul Guide. Like I get burned so much by graveyard shenanigans, whether it's like a Breach Storm Freeze combo or a Reanimator combo. Like this just burns me so hard sometimes. But Lightning Helix we'll take. Looks like we're going to be an aggressive kind of deck. And in an aggressive kind of deck, I really like cards like Magda. Sunfall, like if we're playing an aggro deck, like this kind of hurts us to some point. It's a very good card though. Notably no fixing at all. Um, I'm gonna take Lush Portico. I would take this, but I mean, I don't know why I'd take it if I don't have any fixing for it. Like, I'm not just gonna splash it straight up. So I'll maybe prepare for like a green splash, like if Minskin Boo comes around or something. I don't like this one at all. It's like somebody else's red white, and they're getting some of the good cards as well. I'm not gonna play any of these. I'm most likely to do some channel shenanigans, like with these in the sideboard. But I'm not gonna do it, like I said. And Flame Slash, hope that wheeled, it wheeled. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna snag that up. I'm not a big fan of this. It is a 2/1 for 1 mana, which is good, but we're gonna take this just in the case we like splash black. Okay, nice. Chandra wheeled, very happy about that. I almost picked that on my first pick, so very happy to see that. So yeah, we're just gonna pick that. Here, I don't like this creature that much, so we're just gonna put it in the sideboard. Um, highest chance of playing this. Highest chance of playing that. Yeah, I don't really like Thespian Stage for the Thespian Stage Merit Link. Like, forget the name, the Dark Depths. I don't really like that combo that much. It kind of stinks that we're just not playing blue at all, so this Time Walk is... Someone's going to be happy that we're passing the Time Walk, that's all I'll say. Really like Manatite. This catches a lot of people off guard. Like, a lot of people off guard. Um, Yeah, I mean this stops time walks. Like this is I mean it's just a very very strong card and people see one open white mana don't respect it and wowee this is a good this is a good I want like 4 cards from this. I want Reprieve, I want Mox, I want Guide of Souls and Flage. I want all of those. We're probably not going to play Monastery Mentor. It doesn't look like we have a ton of non-creature spells. So we're just gonna pick up the Mox Pearl. Very sad to pass this. This is really good, and this is really good. I very much so doubt either of those are gonna wheel, but I'll be very happy if either of them do. I really don't use Kythios that much. Maybe I should, because I'm gonna pick Glimmer Lens if not, and we're gonna pick this. We're just gonna keep our curve kind of consistent and do that. Yeah, someone else is picking red white. For sure. Like just very good blue card, very good artifact card, like a primetime black card, primetime green. Um, this kind of stinks pick. This is a bad pack for us. Looking, we have 2 pieces of black fixing. So I guess this is the highest chance card we actually play. Okay, so this card really synergizes well with Felia. This comes in as an enchantment, and then you bounce it with Felia. This is very strong. Um, 2 0 drops. This card synergizes really well, but Broadside Bombardiers, this card is just kind of busted. Um, hopefully I get to showcase truly how busted it is. Here, I don't think I'm splashing green, although I do like Sentinel a lot. It's just like a really beefy 3 drop with some text. Jite kinda can win games, so we're gonna play that. Looking at how much removal we have, like I see three or four pieces of creature removal. So I'm not gonna play this. I do like Nova Hellkite and I do like Unlicensed Hearse. Like this just protects us from graveyard shenanigans. But I think we want to focus on being a bit more aggressive. Don't know if we're gonna play the Bobble, but we're gonna pick it. It's either Bobble or Fabled Passage. And I think we're taking the Bobble. Okay, very happy to see Flage Wield. Very happy camper. Like to see that a lot. We'll take this. Don't know if it's gonna make the main deck, but certainly worth taking. I'm definitely not gonna splash for Overlord, although it again synergizes very well with Felia. Let's move that to the sideboard. Containment Priest I have become a fan of. This card has really kind of proved itself to me. Stops Reanimator shenanigans and like Lilia's gas, but we're gonna take the fixing. Um, I like the 3 drops we have already, so looking at the deck, I think I'm gonna get rid of Monastery Mentor. Um, yeah, because by the time we play Monastery Mentor, we're hopefully already have these on board, so that doesn't really help us that much. This looks like a 16 land deck for sure. And realistically, I kind of count these as mana themselves. So I'm going to bust it down to just 15 lands. And then when it comes to the cuts, what am I thinking I'm going to cut? Lauren, I'm probably going to cut. I got a lot of 2 drops, so I got to think about what 2 drop I want to cut. Carry Zev might honestly be the cut, although that does provide some good damage. 3/3, potentially 1 mana. I don't know. I don't show this card a lot of love, and I think maybe I should. So I'm gonna keep it in the deck. Um, I definitely want Jite in here. I mean, it's almost a point to play Mishra's Bauble and get rid of something I don't like to hopefully kind of funnel my draws out a little bit and make sure I hit the cards that I actually want to play. Um, although I said I want to cut a 2 drop, we're gonna cut that card. And let's see how it rolls. I have like one piece of mana fixing. So let's hope that doesn't burn me, especially after cutting some mana, although I do have Mana Crypt and an on-color Mox. We're going to keep this all day. Turn 1 Magda. Turn 2 Chandra. Think I will. See them mulliganing. We like that already. Already going in with a card advantage. We'll take it. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. And then we're going to uptick, dealing 2 damage to the opponent. Cannot cast that, so we're going to decline. I hope they played something with like 1 toughness, like an Esper Sentinel, or just something with 1 toughness. Not quite. Not quite something with 1 toughness. Now I gotta think, do I just want to keep on applying damage? Or would I rather play my cards? I'm gonna play this regardless. You know what? I'm actually just gonna do this. Yeah, I think that's a fine choice. And then if I do draw a land, I'm just gonna crew up with Smuggler's Copter. And hopefully I will be able to flip Kytheon as well. I think it's realistic that I do. Even if I just... Yeah, I'm going to. So here, we're gonna add some mana. We're gonna warp this in. We're going to crew with Magda. Tapping, I'm getting a treasure token. That's really good synergy. And then we're going to hold up Containment Priest. We're going to decline. We like this card. Nice, that's good. Yeah, opponent's seen enough. I mean, I just had a really good start being on the play. If I was on the draw, that game might have gone just a little bit different. I don't think too different, but at least a little bit different. Okay, very strong. And I'm on the play, so it's very strong. We're gonna play everything out that we can, and hopefully they don't have an answer for Containment Priest. So we're just gonna play GT turn 1 and Containment Priest turn 2, hoping to equip. And this is why I like cutting lands when I'm playing cards like these. I might even sack Sunbait Canyon next turn. Or down the line. Okay, our opponent is not gonna like this. Yeah, he knows. Do we have another fellow Boros gamer? Alright, I'll take the 3 damage. I can get it back. I honestly might save this up to just kind of see what they got. Yeah, that's rather unfortunate. Oh, okay. Wow. Like, they honestly were not in a position to lose that game very easily, knowing that I did not have. Maybe they thought I had Mana Tithe held, and that's why they did that. But that was very peculiar. Very peculiar. I mean, I'm happy about it because I cannot say with certainty I would have won that game. Another time on the play, I'm gonna keep. Now, I just don't know, like, in web, like, can I do this in response to attacks? I will find out. Um, yeah, I will find out if I can. It does not look like it. Yeah, it does not look like it can, and I kind of misplayed. I should have played that, but so be it. Not gonna pick creature because then it would tax my stuff as well. But I also think I can kind of afford that. Yeah, yeah, I don't mind. Or other than creature, so I'm not gonna. So it's gonna be an instant. Take their mana leak dreams away. Okay, we're gonna play Death Greeter's Champion now because next turn we're planning to Parallax Wave. And they just want to take the 8 damage. I'm fine with that. Yeah, knowing that we're planning a Parallax Wave, I kind of like this line we're on right now. Um, they hold up for Mana Leak. I'm just going to play Kytheon and chill. Also, I think I would like to trade Death Greeter Champion in 6. Um, oh, come on, dude. My internet has been trash. Okay, they strip mine me. That's fine. I almost am willing to play this into a Mana Leak. Perfectly okay if they do that. Would not hurt my feelings. We're gonna offer the trade with Death Greeter Champion. Okay, swords. Good removal. A little bit of life gain on my end. And thankfully they're very far away from utilizing library. And I thought I was going to play Parallax Wave, but it turns out I'm actually just gonna play Chandra. Do we want to uptick? So let's see how much mana. We'd have 5 mana, we'd have 7 mana. Yeah, we're gonna uptick, see, and just see if he'd like to mana leak this. He is welcome to try if he wants. Preferably, okay, nice. Or not quite yet, not quite yet. I want to attack first. And like he does have a lot of mana, so I'm not gonna deny him Birds of Paradise, but I will deny the card filtration from Jace. See, don't like that draw. I probably will um, maybe sack this. Yeah, I'll cast that. I'll get rid of it. So this guy's gotta find a way to deal with both creatures. I mean, or just this, so this gets -1. Okay, no brain freeze shenanigans. Definitely does look like he has a graveyard kind of deck, though. Okay, yeah, good game. It's nice to see this deck can win, even if it does not draw Mana Crypt and Mox Pearl. Happy to see that. Okay, I like this hand. And I'm on the play once again. I'm getting very lucky with these coin flips. I don't know if I'll quite Lightning Helix turn 2 if they provide a blocker. I'd like to get this down though. Just in the case I start flooding, I can ditch some stuff. I kind of also have to evaluate if I want to trade, because there are some scarier things you can play. So I probably will offer a trade. I don't think I'm attacking with 3 creatures anytime soon. Yeah, I'll offer a trade. And I eventually will have to use Lightning Helix to get rid of Give Riverins, though. Okay, shocking in. I like to see him taking damage. Wow, that's strong. Now I'm wishing that I did. Yeah, because I want to use this ability to kill Mother of Runes. But that's just not in the cards. I mean, I kind of misplayed. I think I should have played a Mountain instead, so that just in the case I do draw Mana Crypt, I have. Well, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter now that I'm truly thinking about it. This is really scary. I just do not like that. This is a really hard card to answer. Um, Hoping he chooses white and blocks, because I definitely will warp this even though I'm not attacking with it. And notably, I'm saving 1 for Mana Tithe as well. And I would say Ephemerate, but he has protection from white, so can't quite do that. And next turn, instead of playing this for 5, I'm going to respect the Mana Tithe unless he passes and taps out. Okay, I don't like that. That's a really good card, but this is a really good card as well. Once again, respecting the Mana Tithe. He's got something he can do. I mean, he has some interaction. Like, if I kill this in response with Warp, What can he have? He cannot activate this, so I can just potentially kill him on the spot. Okay, he's got blue, so he's, counterspell gaming. I'm curious on what he has in his hand, and I'm not willing to get rid of a 2/1 flyer quite yet. A little harder to deal with fiery confluence, so we'll say sorcery and containment priest is what he's been holding up, which is kind of good to know. Maybe I should have held this back, because next turn I can see him just doing 1 damage to each creature 3 times. But that does put a 2-turn clock with Nova Hellkite. And he's playing creatures out, so that makes it less likely that he's going to do that. But, truly I don't know. He's probably going to bounce something with this, and it will not come back off the ETB. It'll exile. But that's not a real long-term solution. Maybe he just does this for 1 damage to each creature to get rid of these two and this. Yeah, I could see that. That seems like a good play. It's also a good play. Okay, so I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, yeah, he knows he did bad. So oddly enough, with that Ajani, like a token being, I mean, it was exiled technically, although tokens like just cease to exist and die when they change zones. Technically, it was exiled. Um, I don't know if he were to bounce the token. I don't know if he would get the trigger. Um, Comment down below how that works. I'm confused on how that Ajani, how the how it interacts with like bouncing the token or phasing the token out. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought he would have flipped it from doing that, but I think it says specifically when it dies. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna keep it. And once again, I'm on the play. I'm just getting so lucky with being on the play. Um, we're gonna spec on turn 2, Karizev. Turn 3, Felia. Um, double taking Chandra. My plans just changed because we drew Mana Tithe. And I do not want you to get the 1/1 counter. So we're gonna do it like this. Play Felia at end step. And hopefully Flame Slash something as well. Okay, so good news, I can bounce his token that he makes, but sad news, he will get Fable. Um, okay, so we're just gonna get rid of his board. Just think we just want to completely get rid of his board. And I could, like, Feli is just so good, I could flicker Chandra with Felia, which I'm kind of enticed to. because this is gonna be dead to burn. But, it's fine. There was a world where I flicker um, Chandra and then uptick to Flame Slash. I would have to sequence the Felia bounce a little bit differently. Yeah, that's strong. No complaints there. That's just a strong play. Guide of Souls is scary though, so I am gonna cut it down. I do have a pretty neat interaction between Parallax Wave and Felia. Um, but we're just gonna play out our cards. See what happens. We are gonna bounce Kari Zev to give Felia the +1/+1 as opposed to bouncing this. Now I like where we're at. We're gonna Parallax Wave, although it is gonna be kind of sad if we Parallax Wave this. Yeah, it still doesn't change a lot. We're still gonna Parallax Wave, I believe. Or we might get greedy and wait. Yeah, we're gonna get greedy and wait. Of your end step. Okay, I don't care about that. Though it is just a neutral attack. And if he does Nova Hellkite and target Kytheon, I will. Okay, he's not gonna. I was gonna say I'm very willing to give him indestructible because that's gonna prevent their blocks. Um, do I want him gaining life? He'll be forced. He will only attack with the token. Yeah, I don't like that. So we're just gonna do this, and he can have the map tokens. Okay. We're just gonna jam. Start hopefully applying some good damage in. And sadly, Kytheon does not trigger because this entered tapped and attacking, and it was not declared as an attacker. That Caracas is pretty scary to see. I don't really like that, truth be told. And then they're gonna go ahead and not pay the one. Surprised. Yeah, they're using Caracas to keep Karizev at bay. I'm a huge fan of the land drop, I will say. So depending on what they play, I'm probably gonna sadly exile this. Um, okay, high IQ play coming in. That comes back as a creature though, which I don't like. I probably should have kept it then. I probably shouldn't. Maybe a low IQ play, believe it or not. Thought it was a high IQ play, turned out to be a low IQ play. Yeah, because that, okay, yeah. Low IQ play, but it's fine. I don't like that. Now I'm kinda scared this game. Don't have the highest hopes for this game anymore. Don't know what I can draw that will save me. Definitely not a land. Land is not what I was looking for. We're just going to attack with Karzev. Yeah, now I'm kind of fearful for this game. I mean, if I don't have the game, like, on lock by turn 5, it's kind of hard for me to win. And yeah, I let the freaking auto whatever do its job incorrectly. Yeah, I mean, this guy's got a fine deck. He's got good Boros cards. Yeah, he's got good Boros cards. Not gonna trade quite yet. I think we are dead next turn. Like, and keep in mind, I'm playing 15 lands. I'm just flooding out. Yeah, I've seen enough as well. Don't worry, guy. Don't worry, the dude. I've played against the dude before. I'd have to look back at my videos and see exactly what our record against each other is, but I definitely recognize that name. I am starting to kind of recognize some of the names I'm playing against. It would be kind of cool if I requeued up against them. Opponent goes first, but I like this hand. And I honestly do kill this. I just do. We're not going to flash the Mox Pearl because we don't need to. Um, and as opposed to playing Rabble Man, I'm gonna Flage. I do not like this guy's black sleeves at all. I'm not a fan. Or my computer's just not loading because I don't think I've seen those sleeves before. But I'm not saying I've seen every single sleeve in the game. I've just never seen those before. And how do I go? Do I go Containment Priest, Kellen, and kind of flood the board, or go Rabble Man? That's a good question. Or do I just go Kellen and hope he doesn't have removal in his 2 cards in his hand? We're gonna go Rabble Man in hopes of drawing a land to back him up next turn. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, we're just gonna Parallax Wave and try to kill Nisa. Very happy with the way this worked out. I was kind of worried he was gonna blow this up, but I guess getting a bigger creature on board is very fair on his end. Okay, yeah, now we're definitely gonna back up Death Greeter Champion. He's got no cards in claw. It's looking kind of spooky for him. Or dash. I keep on calling it backup when in reality it's called dash. Um, yeah, we'll just go big. Although there was an argument to diversify the damage a little bit more because he's going to block this. But he's seen enough. So, happy with the way that went. Parallax Wave proving itself very strong once again. Same as Death Greeter Champion. So this is 4 wins, 5 wins, 1 loss. Good draft deck. Boros, just doing Boros things. But I'd be a liar to say there wasn't a little help from the mocks, the on-color mocks, in addition the Mana Crypt. This hand I don't like. I mean, I have 2 cards that have double white pips. So we're gonna mulligan, and I'm thankful for that mulligan, and we're gonna ditch Karizev. We're looking at a turn 1 Ravelman. Honestly, this one might be a quick one as well if he doesn't have interaction, because I'm gonna um, dash in Death Greater Champion. We do have double white cards, so I don't mind showing him that we're playing white as well. That's fine. And I am scared of 1-drop removal, so I might target the Goblin token with dash with the backup. Although it would have been a really big hit, it's still a big hit. I mean, maybe lethal now that I think about it. Yeah, might have been lethal now that I think about it. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch and see. I mean, turn 2 lethal. Could it have been? I'm not exactly sure. Is this just game? Does he have like force of will or something? We'll find out. Yeah, it's just game. Okay, very, very, very strong. I mean, like it's kind of insane on how strong it is. I do want to look back and do the math to see if I could have gotten lethal on turn 2. Turn 2 or turn 3. It's just crazy to think. I don't know. Still very good showing of the deck. Very good showing. Like, wow. I mean, just wowzers. Like, this is literal insanity. Our opponent might just concede on the spot. Yeah, I mean, that's just insanity. Like, honestly. Like, that is so insane. That's why I love, love, love this power cube. This video, I was on the giving end a lot more than the receiving end, but I'd love to say this is how every draft goes, but this is very rare. Like, this is just one of the better decks I've ever had. Um, I got really lucky being on the play, and I got lucky with a Mox, but I got very lucky because it was an on-color Mox, and I got very lucky with Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt in an aggressive deck, just very good. Obviously, the deck showed for itself. I don't even think I played Broadside Bombardiers once, but this card's one of the most busted cards in the cube as well. Um, Obviously, I wouldn't change a single thing about this deck. I mean, maybe instead of unexpectedly absent or Yara and Oski play Touch of the Realm, but that's only because the synergy with Containment Priest. But very, very good deck. I think it's going to be a quick video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. And please comment any comments you might have had the gameplay, like and subscribe, and look forward to future videos. Thank you for the watch.